Berjeu's so strong. She's really a good mother too. But Ender is a real strong seer. He's pineal, and then Berjeu is solar plexus, and those two together are really going to make a big pair. And that's going to come out soon. Ender just has to get a little more used to it. Okay, he's cool. Anyway, so Ender was seeing something going on, like around Washington D.C. and everything. That Berjeu, because I called her Berjeu. I was talking about this to keep her informed. This is stuff she's going to be dealing with. Okay, it's not that much longer before I get out of here. I'm tired of saying it, but it's true. I mean, this is one of her jobs. Paul is a pineal powerhouse, man. He's crazy. Y'all are in awesome hands, man. There's so many power players here coming out. Um, Blair and Luke, um, they're strong as hell. There's all kinds of things going on. Katie and Aaron. I haven't touched the list. Okay. Steven Lewandowski, whatever. Quit talking about that, Jay. Uh, the idea is that there's a lot of stuff that's going to start happening, and then you have people here that are going to see all kinds of stuff for you. They're going to be able to make you stronger. All kinds of good things are coming. However, right now, there's a lot of things going on that are not being controlled properly on the other side whatsoever. That tends to make this towards a free for all. Um, I'm looking at the timeline for literally around the planet, just like I see a person. I see timelines where they come. There's one in the middle, and then there's other ones that come off like this. I can't move my hands much. I'm moving energy around. It's messing me up. Um, but right now, and for Gaia, all these and I've never seen it like this before. All these timelines, they're just like sparkling, jumping, like bursting. It's there's nothing stable whatsoever. Um, I'll do better tomorrow when I'm not so dizzy. Um, uh, um, there's also folks from the Federation that are now becoming engaged. There's, well, be right there. I'm my head's being worked on a little bit. The more you, when you get cranked up, the stronger you start getting. You're gonna feel your brain actually move a little bit in your head, where you can, and every time it does, you get stronger. It's not anything bad at all. Um, in my case, it's just it's different. It's never going to be like it is with me, and that's a good thing. And every time you feel that feeling, you're going to be getting a lot stronger, seeing better, and everything else. There's there's ships being activated right now to come out in this area. I have a tendency to start stuff with what I say, and I just have. Um, wow. Okay, there's stuff all over the place. One thing I did want to say, I was this is from Berjou. Um, she said that somebody came to visit her last night, and it was her friend, and we were talking about that, and I saw another friend hanging around, and she was seeing the bits and pieces here, and she could feel the she's Berjou's got really strong heart, really good seeing. Um, and there's all kinds of stuff going on, and it's fun when you talk with other people who are awake and can see stuff, because you have some really fun, exciting conversations. And because we all see and do things a little differently, you have your own affirmations of what you're seeing. Um, but you also get a thicker picture of it. Um, and she could feel the happy female energy behind it. Folks, the more you do this with people, the more affirmations you have that what you're seeing is true. When they're seeing the same thing and they'll tell you something that you didn't see, you tell them something. That's how it goes. As a matter of fact, she said that Ender, her husband, that he saw something going on around. I think she said around Washington D.C., New Jersey, or something like that. I think she said Washington D.C. first. I don't know. But whatever she said, I was in her head looking. I just went and looked, and it's like there were earthquakes or something around there. And I said, "Damn it, they're at it again. The resistance is down there kicking some ass underneath. Like it's almost underneath the Capitol. Wow." Washington D.C. is got a whole subterranean central station underneath it. Okay. Um, and I didn't say anything about it right away. I just saw it. And then I think, I don't know who said anything first, but it doesn't matter because, Bijou and I, like many others, we already have an understanding. We see things as we see it. Whether someone says something or not doesn't matter. We just look at what we're seeing. But you try not to say too much and let someone else say something. Then something's going on. You say something and they say something. That's how it is with most people. But also, if you want to help people, hey there, buddy. Thanks for the nice talk. Uh, Sorry. It's Blue Jay. Blue Jay is strong fortitude. It's a personal message. Anyway, I'm trying to turn it off. I'm buried in his head. I'm having a hard time focusing right now because my head's getting worked on. This new Black Panther, man, his energy is super strong. He's Source. He's Source Black Panther. And he's got some company in there with part of Lily that her body's her last life was on some other planet. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Anyway, oh yeah. Damn. Anyway, Ender was, heard about the. He said he had seen that there was some explosions and stuff, and he was seeing, aliens down there or something like that. I think, and then Bijou saw it that that there was some stuff going on. She goes, yeah, I'm getting like resistance. And I didn't say. I don't believe I said anything yet, but I could see exactly that going on. Soon as she said Ender, then I just went and looked right at him, and I saw what was going on in his head. But I think there's actually some like earthquake activity or something going on over there. I think that's what Bijou said. But there is, because there's been some devices set off down there. Okay, folks, there's a soft war going on here on the planet. It's not that soft, but and it's getting ready to escalate. It's like Paul was saying. He goes, Jay, these guys, these male and female that come to me that are in the resistance, they got to be careful when they actually talk to them. Remember, there's people in these trip chairs watching stuff going on all the time. It's the funniest thing in the world. Every once in a while, I go in and turn one off. And Paul says, what happened? There's someone watching me. I was kind of nervous about it, but they seem to be gone. And I said, their battery ran out in a chair. It's funny. Anyway, so this thing with the resistance. Now, let's just summarize what's going on right now, okay? We had the resistance here, the Anunnaki resistance that has some other folks from other planets. They're here, underground, fighting, okay? Some of the stuff they're doing is in the Pacific, okay? Now, the U.S. government and some other governments, they're literally have their own little ties in with the species from other planets, where they're doing their own private bartering, trying to get a hand on the Anunnaki that run this planet. The Anunnaki that run this planet are too darn strong for them to get away with much. But now, here comes this other group that comes in that's got the weapons of their own that actually can really screw up the Anunnaki here, okay? That's a whole new ball of wax coming in, a whole new player coming in, and they are strong. Here comes this other big ship coming in that can go in and out of these. They can the blue spheres can generate not just a force field, but they can attack with some really strong weapons. But they're not as strong as they can't penetrate this field. Uh, the blue spheres, like I said, they're here from Tier's group. The Antids, more than anything else, they design most of what's on there. And it's not made for destruction. Protection, yeah, but not all out destruction. And these other folks have had over 100,000, over 100 centuries of bartering and stealing technology from other races. Excuse me. And remember, the more technology you have to barter with, um, the more you have to offer. Sometimes there's really powerful races with really powerful weapons that are going through sickness and stuff, and they need help. What would you give away to stay alive? That kind of thing. So then we have those folks here that are getting ready to cause more grief. And then plus when they beam all those prisoners out, put them on their ship and take off, then you've got a big void, and like here comes the Federation to come in and take over. And you know what? This resistance group, that's not part of the Central Intelligence Agency of the Federation. Okay, that's totally different. That's totally separate. Okay, there's now, because of what's going on, there's a huge different groups of planets. They're starting to put together their own fleets coming over here, folks. It's going to be some excitement. Um, you can tell there's stuff that's been going on in the skies for a long time now. In L.A. There's a ship that came in and was intentionally blowing off like a soft ballast, and it was making this like a big. I can't do it with my hands. My energy's all over the place. It was like making as it was moving forward, it was making a big cone coming off of it. I'll be glad when um, this Lily and Black Panther finishes stuff in my head. Um, Having said that, it's worse. Anyway, so what we have here, honestly, is a pretty screwed up situation. And then in Pacific, there's other folks beaming in and out all the time. There's Anunnaki that are here going crazy trying to leave. There's dissension in their ranks. Things are nutty right now. It's like I was saying, on the other side, that's what runs things, and there's no one running it. Right now, it's kind of like a free for all. Um, there's some energy on the other side, very kind of close to me. It says, "Good, we'll use this to our advantage." Um, Something that's going to help me not make money, just get out of here. Um, they're trying to put all this stuff together. Um, Because right now I got no way to leave other than doing it myself. Um, there's a lot happening. There's so many different players involved, and so many of them are desperate. So many other planets are desperate to get their people out of here. They're afraid the ship's going to take them. They're really pissed at the Federation, the CIA, this Central Intelligence Agency of the Space Federation. The resistance is become here on the planet has become very aggressive, and they're not going to stop. A lot of those folks, literally, are doing what they're doing out of heart. Some of them doing it out of money and a just cause. It's almost like mercenaries, but they're not mercenaries. It's not like they want to hurt something and they just do it for money. There's a reason behind it. Man, those guys are crazy active today. Um, Again, Crow. Um, there's this branch that I don't know. It's 5 foot away from the overhang of the house here, right outside the window. Um, anyway, this is why I want you all to wake up. Okay, I mean, I know I'm stupid strong, but it doesn't matter. You can see this stuff. You can know it. You can understand it. You can feel it in your heart. Now who's freaking out? It's someone. It's personal, but someone's having a problem. Uh, anyway, I needed to get back here and get this information to you. I can't wear those glasses now. My eyes can't focus. Um, folks, I said there was stuff going on that I was, and I knew it was time for some other stuff to go on. I couldn't see exactly what it was. um, I was going to do a video about the internet screw up and the charity of the gods, and the whole reason for that was to talk about the fake internet, where there's all this photoshopping junk and um this charity of the gods thing. It's like, oh, their technology is so great, worship them, and I was just going to say this is all crap, don't even go there. And then everything just kind of exploded. Um, and as I say that stuff, it puts other things in motion. Um, let's see if the activity doesn't increase around here. Um, it already has. But what I mean is if you don't see it. Um, more starships in the sky. I really don't like the word UFO or the starships, ships that fly through the stars. Wow, I can't even focus on the monitor on my Canon camera. Um, huh. There's the Drakh are very old, been around a long time, very strong. Um, some of the Drakh over these trillions of years have actually started changing a little bit, and there's one evolving, and I can't even look at it. It hurts to look at the monitor. That's stupid. Anyway, there's a group that looks more. They're in the front of the face, their mouth, their snouts come out there longer. Not like a crocodile, but moving towards, coming out like that. Um, it's like that, but not long, like that. They're getting involved. They're it's like sanctioning body or something. Man, it's like having a screwdriver in your brain, um, twisting, adjusting stuff. Um, they're coming down here to check it out, see what's going on. The Drakh and the Antids are the two oldest races. The Drakh are just a bit older. They were the first race. Antids were the second. Um, But the Draco are aggressive, whereas the Antids are peaceful. Drac are coming. Statement. They are going to make a statement, not whatever. Hey, Herc, I'll be there in a minute, buddy. Okay, give me just a second. It's I doubt you'll ever see him. Honestly, I'll bet the hell you don't. But the people who are in the middle of this, you're going to see them. There's supply ships coming out here from some of these different planets. I talked about this a while ago about them putting their own groups or councils or something together because they're tired of waiting and they're tired of dealing with this Central Intelligence Agency, this Federation of Planets. Blah, blah. Man. Um, but there's supply ships to supply the people that are coming with them. They're bringing supply ships, okay? That's a lot of people. Let me turn down the lights just a little bit. Okay, that feels better. I gotta get this other one out. Alright, sorry if it's harder to see, but that's hurting my eyes. I knew a long time ago there was going to be an armada coming here. I could see that kind of happening. And folks, there's no one on the other side orchestrating this. There are some folks on the other side moving things around. But this is going to be like a free for all. But it's not going to be crazy. Damn. But that's why the Drak are coming. Everyone likes to talk about the Drak. Oh, they're vicious and this, that, that. No, they're not either, for Pete's sake. They're strong, they're aggressive when they need to be, but they're just as aggressive about helping and taking care of and loving as they are, killing stuff, fighting. They understand. They fight less than just about anybody except maybe the Antids and a few other real peaceful races. It's just when it's time to do something, they come out and act. The Drak are cool. They really are. I'm trying to get off. I'm so dizzy. I don't want to. I want to finish this video, and I'm being asked to stay with it for a minute. It's just there's more coming. I don't know. There's more coming. There's something else going on. Excuse me. Part of Lily's right in my head, just my left ear. When I get my brain worked on this hard, it makes you dizzy. But when Lily's in, or when real strong energy is in my left ear, I'm not going to let it stay there unless I know who it is and that it's doing good. But when your inner ear tubes, like when you're sick and get inner earaches, you can literally just fall over trying to walk. Well, that's kind of what's going on right now, as well as the inside of my head being dizzy anyway, my hypothalamus. The upper middle, upper back, and on the left hand side of the hypothalamus. Whatever. It's to help me see, but I can't see now. All right, look, I'm getting out here. Anyway, I wanted you to know that. I wanted you to know what's going on. What's going to be interesting is to see what becomes of it. I don't care about being proven right or anything. What I'm seeing is real. I don't doubt myself. I just don't know what's going to happen of it. Nothing really crazy, just whatever. I guess we'll see. Anyway, this is something that's going to bring some change. This is something that's going to keep changing itself. Things are gonna get cranked up more, geared up more. Things are getting progressing. It's gonna be more violent. You're gonna start seeing some starships attacking each other in the atmosphere. Wow, there's some pissed people. I don't blame them. Alright, folks, I'm getting out of here while I still can. I need to finish writing this out. I think I'll sit here and chair for a while. Anyway, whatever, mumble. Love y'all, take care. The prisonership coming here, that's got nothing to do with taking us. Don't anyone try and turn this into some kind of fear campaign. It's not. It's serious, but it's not that. Love y'all, man. Have a good one. Okay, folks, we got a party going on. I'm really kind of out of it right now. I've got a strong part of Lily in my head working on me. One of my Black Panthers is in there too. Is Herky making noise downstairs? Hey Herc, coming up with Daddy, honey? Come on, buddy. Where's my big man? Where's my? You gonna take the big bed or the one in the hall? The big bed? Yeah, he likes that big bed lately. He's hurting. I give him special stuff for his arthritis. It's MSM with chondroitin and everything. I'm falling all over the place in this video right now, so do me a favor, just understand what's going on and why. I'm all over the place. It's being the middle of my head right now. I swear it's cooking. It's coming out all over the place. There's all kinds of stuff happening right now. I'm trying to see stuff. Well, I can see stuff while they're working on it, but that's one reason why they're doing it right now is I'm looking at something else farther away. They're changing my brain. I can hardly talk. They're changing my brain to whatever, to deal with it, to see it better, differently, thicker, whatever. It's 2:02 p.m. and it's still Saturday, January 30th. Saturday. I just did a video. I just put it on. I rendered it. Put it on the internet. Put it on YouTube. And attached it to Facebook. About a huge Wow. About a huge. It's like a prisoner. It's a huge starship that's on the way here. Um, and there's all kinds of stuff going on with this. While it was rendering, I had to take care of other stuff, putting together uh, things that I have to hurry and get sent out, some packages, um, which now I'm finally left alone to do, other than this right here. Um, but there's this ship that was coming, and I was talking with Tair and the Og, and they were. If you watch the video before this, um, uh, huge prisoner starship coming or something. I can't remember. Just go by the dates if you would. Damn. Anyway, there's it was a while ago that I saw a something going on. I don't know if I didn't. I didn't know if I. Sorry, folks. You too. See you in a bit. Period. Uh, there was something going on with from South Carolina coming towards the Georgia border, not on the highway. There's a starship flying, and a new group of beings that came here, and they were like this. They're like, "Well, we're not afraid of nothing, and we're this and we're that," and they were talking with the U.S. government, is what I said. I don't know if I didn't put that video out because I had a couple of them just got deleted. Uh, Electronics is easy to mess with, but if it's in there, someone will say something later. Anyway, the thing is that there were some new players, and they had this a certain cocky attitude about being here and not being afraid of anything, and they were dealing with the U.S. government. I noticed that. I didn't see that much in it. And folks, I got so much going on. I'm being still hit, hammered with stuff. There's all kinds of stupidity on the other side I got to deal with. I'm doing a lot all the time. But this is important. This is something that I knew there's stuff coming up with starships. I mentioned it to Paul and frack my head. I gotta quit saying that. Not frack, but just talking about it. I'm dizzy. I can't help it. Burju, about it. She and I were talking just a little while ago. I wanted to tell about all the stuff going on, and she's got a lot of friends and folks that she deals with. That's part of what she's doing here, part of her job. Okay. Anyway, these I saw him talking with the government. And then after this last video, what I was doing, seeing more about what was going on, they're here. These new beings are here. I call them in the title to the video was something about new alien power players. They have some incredible technology in all different fields, and they're bringing weapons that the U.S. government can use to attack the Anunnaki. And then later on, the U.S. government's going to have it so that if they want to, they can attack the Anunnaki resistance that's here, helping everybody. Okay, U.S. government, bad news. Bad news. All your major governments, bad news. Bad news. Okay? All of them. Anyway, so there, and I saw that going on. And I saw that what they wanted was to exchange. What they were doing is they were giving them new weapons. These are actual shooting weapons to fight with. Okay, that's what they're offering. And then what they want in return is to have access to all these prisoners that are here on the planet that are prisoners from all over the universe. They have all kinds of intelligence. Okay? They have a whole lot of smarts that they're not putting out. And these other folks have a way to extract it out of them, out of their heads. Um, it's not the most accurate thing, and it can be damaging. Um, so anyway, then in the video, all of a sudden I'm just floating, and my mind's floating like from there over here. You know, a lot of times I look back and forth. I'm going to different areas. This is right here on the Earth. This is way the hell out in space. This is a huge, huge ship coming here. I even said I didn't like it. I saw prisoners and slaves on it, and I was seeing beings that are part of this same group, the same race as these other folks. Excuse me, that I'm calling the power players, the new alien power players coming in, or that are here. There's not a lot of them. They're a small group, and I'm like, what the heck? So anyway, I looked at it some more. What's going on is this ship that it's like, and that's when in the previous video, that's when Tair was saying, "Look, you can't trust those guys." And I said, "I already know. I got issues with them. No honor. They're up to something. They're screwing with the U.S. government to get something they want more, but they're causing trouble in the meantime. Are they going to?" And so anyway, the ship coming in, which I saw, and Og said the people themselves are really cool. He's got some friends that are like that, and he actually made a little joke with me about "Don't listen to Dad," about them being such trouble. Well, the difference is this one group that's here, they are trouble, and they are not the nicer representation of this species. Now, this other ship that's coming in that has these other prisoners and slaves and stuff on it, that they're supposed to come over here and literally beam some prisoners out, one group at a time, and extract the information and then let them back. That's the plan. Bargaining stuff going on. Now, I also said this other huge ship coming in, these blue spheres and stuff they have out here, they can't stop it. They can shoot at it, won't stop it. Okay, there's an energy field that it puts out. It neutralizes it. They can't do diddly squat about it. Now, once I relaxed with that kind of information, I did the video, and then I went downstairs, started rendering it, 2 other videos, and doing a couple emails, trying to stay off the internet right now until the first. Excessive charges for everything I do on the internet. And then I just said, well, let's stop for a minute. I grabbed something to eat real quick and looked at it. And this ship coming in is that same body of people. It's like a different section of it, but it's those same beings that are coming here. What the U.S. government dudes don't know is they're coming here to physically take. They're going to come here and literally beam out all the prisoners. Okay? And I said, I'll be damned. And then I'm looking at them coming through this blue spheres, and I can see the energy beams, the blue spheres, not being able to affect them because of the shielding that they have. Well, guess who's helping them? This CIA, the central, the Space Federation, their Central Intelligence Agency, they're helping them. They're going to make sure they can get in and out without much of a problem. Why? And how do they arrange that? They're working with these folks, and they're saying, look, well, they're not close friends, but they've made an agreement with them, and that's what I mean by working with them. We're going to let you come in. We'll throw something soft at you as far as an attack, but we'll let you come in. And then you go ahead and beam all these prisoners out, because once you do that, then we can go ahead and attack and kill all these things that are here on the planet. And get rid of the Anunnaki that are here. And then they can literally show up as the new quote-unquote supreme commanders. It's funny, I just did a video about, aliens aren't God, like chariots of the gods. We need to get rid of that thought process totally. But that's one thing that they're kind of relying on, is being so intellectually and technologically superior that the humans will kind of halfway bow down to them one way or the other. Whether it's financially, on their knees, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know how so many people are. They'll make up a new religion for them. That's what we need. Anyway, so I saw that happening, and I said, "Damn!" I said that'll start some stuff. Um, and then I saw where they're going to double cross the government because they're actually going to take the people. They're involved with this Space Federation Central Intelligence Agency, and they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff, getting in and out of stuff. And I said, "What the hell is it with these people?" Um, and then I just went into them, and I went backwards in time. A real over 100 centuries ago. The way we see, is that their? Is that our time? Yes, our time and their time is very similar. Their time's a little more than our time. Their planet's bigger than Earth, but not by a ton. So anyway, it's 100 century, just over 100 centuries their time, which is just a little more. It it's the number for amount of centuries in our time is a little higher than that, maybe 140 something or something, whatever. Um, the sorry folks, I'm getting worked on while I'm doing this. Um, they're easier on my head. It's just floating anyway. Come on, Jay, get back. the Okay, the planet. How this all started, and the Antids, the newer Antids, actually, and some of the older folk actually helped them out with this. That over 100 centuries ago, their time, they had a star coming in that was literally like cooking the planet. It was getting ready to cook the planet. Excuse me. Um, and they had ample time to work with other races to get together some technology to get the people off the planet, protect the planet, get the people off the planet, to do something to repair. The planet's still there; it's not burnt, but it did get singed. Um, but they found the way to get it done. Now, this group that's here, they were part of a group that took off and started stealing, acquiring advanced technology any way they can, and any way they could, any way they can, could, did, whatever. Um, and they just started taking it and they bring it back, and it actually caused enough problems where, as a matter of fact, to Ear, uh, he said, y'all gonna stop this, or we're not gonna have nothing to do with it. And that did cause a rift between that home planet and the Antids. A lot of them are still friends, but and I understand the planet being desperate, but you ask for help, you don't just steal. And they did more than just steal; they were doing some real bad stuff. Anyway, so that's who they are. That's who these folks are. And the ones here are the buttheads, just like the Ear said. So now, and then when I was talking with Burju, she said that Ender, her husband, who by the way is a real strong seer, um, Ender's really cool. He was being bothered real hard when I first met him. Had souls working on him kind of hard. I was worried about things, but now they're good, and